Hi guys, so let's learn this song So Far Away by the band Avenged Sevenfold. So it's a bit weird that I'm teaching you on the piano because there isn't a piano in the song. It's very heavy distortion guitar, but yeah, it's a nice song and I don't play guitar, so I'm going to share the song on the piano. And if you're a keyboardist, you could play it and have some fun, perhaps not on a piano patch but on a synth patch or some heavy organ patch. If you're a guitar player, you can watch this one to learn the chords and make sure you're playing the right chords. And a lot of the chords I tell you will be power chords, in the sense I may write E minor and show you E minor here, but actually the guitar player in the song, at least one of the guitar players in the song, is playing like a very deep power chord. So a power chord is built using the root, the fifth, and you double the root with an octave. Now the reason why power chords sound so powerful, one reason is it's played down below. The sound is definitely a lot heavier, and if you were to play things like minor chords or major chords down below, it's going to make the sound very cluttered or very muddy, which is why power chords work in a rock band or in a metal band or in a progressive band, right? So you could play the normal major or the minor chords, but try to play that on the higher registers, somewhere here. On the piano, we try to play it around middle C. And if you're playing power chords, try to play it in the lower registers. Anyway, so I'm just going to go through all the chord progressions. As you can see, there's a verse, there's a pre-chorus and a chorus. So these three things are the core of the first, the first maybe 3 minutes of the song, right? And then it loops. And after that, the song goes really crazy. It goes to a bridge where you have E major and a lot of other things going on. You have chords which are even out of the scale, which I'll talk about. And then you have a really amazing outro. So he doesn't really come back to the chorus part. He goes to all sorts of parts. In the bridge, however, after the bridge is over, you'll also have a guitar solo, and you have two really amazing guitar solos, which you guys could check out. If any of you want, we can perhaps transcribe that in another video, and you can learn a bit more from it. However, in this video, we are just going to go through the chords and the basic rhythm structure, right? So let's start with the verse, which is a very drony kind of sound. The song is on E minor and borrows the chords from the parent scale, which is G major scale. So you go na 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 na. So that's E minor, and then an E minor with an add 2. So an add 2 meaning, so it makes it very Pink Floydish. A lot of Pink Floyd songs have that sort of sound. A lot of progressive bands also have that, Dream Theater and the like. Na 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 na. Okay, so that's the same old E minor, but you need to figure out a way to add the 2. The 2 from E is F sharp, right? The major second, not the minor 2. That's going to sound very, very dissonant. Na 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 na. Again. Oh, sorry. The first one is normal E minor. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. And G. Na na na. D. Na na na. Na 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 na. He does an interesting accent there with the drummer on B minor and C, where you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's B minor, C. Okay, let me show you that. Na 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 na. So that's G major and D major played together in the time of 4 beats. So that's 2 counts for G, na na na, 2 counts for D, na na, and then B minor going to C is in this interesting rhythm which I have notated here. 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and hold. Na 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 na, and so on. Let's just do the whole verse, and it repeats into 2, then goes to the pre-chorus, which is really simple. C and D, which sort of builds up the excitement to the chorus. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. One more time. E minor, na 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 na. E minor, add 2, na 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 na. G, G, na na, D, na. B minor, C, and then the pre-chorus, C major, D major, and chorus. Na 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 na. E minor, na 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 na, and A minor, na 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 na. E minor, na, D major. So that's a quick change there in line 1 and line 2. You have E minor going to D, all in the span of 1 bar. Let's try line 1 of chorus. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Minor, na 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 na, G, A minor, na, na, na. So he ends with, so it's pretty much the same chords as you can see for both lines. E minor, G, G, A minor. Just here, instead of E minor, D, at the second line we go to C and D. So it's pretty much the same progression. So there's also a nice rhythm pattern which I've written down, which you guys could play. That is 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. Okay, so that's 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a. Okay, sounds a bit weird, but that's pretty much how the chords are played, and once you hear it, it'll sound quite natural. If you're not getting that, you can perhaps just do and so on. So also it may be tough for you to get this 3E and a. So what I will do is move it to the 4. That will be a lot more playable. Right, so that's 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, or you can even do it at the end, 1E and a 2E and a 3E, right? But it's nicer, I think, to put it on 4. You can decide. So the guitarist sort of shows you these accents, doesn't play it exactly this way, but it's a rhythm pattern you could try out. So let's try the chorus again. Root notes in the left. A minor, E minor, D. Again, E minor, G, A minor, C, D, A minor. And now this, when you repeat post the bridge, post this part, it goes back to this part. When it goes back to chorus number 3, you need to repeat this phrase which I've put in the brackets. That's A minor, C and D repeated once more. Okay, so now let's go to the exciting bridge section of the song, which follows and a guitar solo follows that. So you have the same chords here for the bridge and the solo. So you have E major, normally be inclined towards playing E minor, but E major obviously makes it sound very epic, and that's the vibe in a progressive song. You will have these non-diatonic chords which are always used, right? So let's see how that sounds. Na 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 na, C major. Na 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 na, A minor. Na, G. D with F sharp. E major. Na 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 na, C. Na 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 na, C. Na, back to chorus. And then you'll also have a guitar solo following this on the same chords, and then it goes back to the chorus. And after that chorus is over, we have an outro, which is quite an elaborate long outro. It's not something like a one bar thing. It's an entire chord progression which is very different. So you go, and every chord, as I've written here, is 2 beats each. It's quick changes, and this one's really fast. A minor for 2, G for 1, and then D with F sharp bass for 1. So let's go through this. This is that guitar solo. E minor, D, A minor. So the chords are almost following the guitar solo if you look at it. So try to go listen to the melody and try to hum the melody of the guitar solo. It's not like a show off guitar solo where he's playing like a million notes per second. He's playing a very singable tune which is probably as catchy or even more catchier than even the vocal tune. Right? So try to follow the guitarist and the chords shift fast. And at the very end of the song, he says so far away, really, really high. And that's where you go E minor, D major, C major, and stay. So far away. C, stay on C. And repeat that and then hold it with the last chord at the ending. Yeah, so it's quite an elaborate chord structure, but playing it wise, it's not very technically challenging. Try to find a rhythm which is comfortable for you and repeat that same rhythm throughout the song first, and then see if you want to add something. The first thing you need to do is to get the chords right? So try to isolate each chord from each progression and practice each progression in a sequence, and then do the next one and the next one, and then try looping it. And always try humming the melody line, even if you don't know the lyrics, which I never know. Try to hum the melody line, and that will really help you to play for the song more and not play in your own shell. Right, so hope you found that lesson useful. Catch you in the next one. Cheers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon for notifications. Leave us a comment for any other video you'd like us to do next. And don't forget to share the video with all your musician friends. Cheers.